everyone, it's Corinne with Connecting with Corinne, and today is day 19 of the yoga poses. Today's pose is dancer's pose, also known as standing bow pulling pose, and in Sanskrit it is Natarajasana. So today's pose is going to open up our shoulders, our psoas, our hips, our quads, our hamstrings. This strengthens the muscles of our legs, and it's really good for the abdominal organs as well as our pelvis. Okay, so let's begin with dancers. One of my favorite poses. So we come to the top of our mat, or middle of our mat in this case. So I'll show you from the side, frontwards, and then I'll move to the side. You guys can stay in place. So the first thing we're actually going to do is engage our standing leg. We're going to engage the right leg, and we're going to bend the left knee back. We place our hand out like we're holding a tray, and we're going to reach on the inside of our foot. So I'll come up so you guys can see this. We're nice and close. Knee is bent, and we reach on the inside. This is the outside. We want to go on the inside. This helps with the grip, okay? So this is what you're going to see from the side. So I'll stand from the side, foot here, inside. Holding it like a tray, but comes up, inside. That's how we want to hold the leg. So now that you can see that up close, from far away, knee is bent, hand comes out, reaching on the inside of the foot. You want to place, come back up here, your middle finger in the crevice, as I fall, in the crevice, kind of like right here, there's a little notch between your foot. There's like a little notch, and you want to place your middle finger right there. So that helps with the grip. Toes can be somewhat flexed or pointed, doesn't matter. Now, how we're going to kick, so you guys can see this close up, is sometimes people like to lean forward. That's not the pose. The pose is to kick back. So as you see, my knee starts to come back. We kick back, and then up. And then eventually I come forward. So we kick back towards the back wall, and then up towards the ceiling. So that's the main goal of this pose. Hand comes out, grab the foot, middle finger comes into that little crevice. I'm going to turn around to the side. Right hand comes up towards the sky. Now you see I kick back and up. And then as I kick back and up, what's going to happen is your body going to come down. And eventually, you want to get your chin to your shoulder, looking down the middle finger as the leg comes up. And then you can slowly come back and release. Now, hip. The hip wants to stay forward. So if I have both my hips together, they're in line. The goal here is when we do balancing, the standing balance, the standing bow pulling pose or dancer's pose, is to keep the hips in line. So again, bend the knee, reach around, grabbing the inside of the foot, middle finger hits the little crevice, right hand comes up, hips in one line, belly pulls in, we kick back and then up, and then what's going to happen, I'll want to come down. And as I come down, I kick back and up, keep kicking, and then I bring my chin to my shoulder, looking down the middle finger, feeling the stretch in the standing leg, right leg, feeling it in my shoulders, and then slowly coming back up. So that's the pose. If you want to do it against the wall, you can. And if you do it against the wall, you want to place the hip that you are going to be, the leg you're going to be lifting against the wall. So it looks like this. It's a little awkward, but the reason why we can go against the wall is then you can feel the shoulder and you can feel the hip. If the hip pushes against the wall, we know we're opening up the hip. So if the hip lifts up like this, we know we're out of alignment. So the goal is to try to keep the hips in one line. Alrighty, so that's dancers. It's one of my favorite. Doesn't have to look pretty, and Even if you're a beginner, you can just hang out right here. This could be your pose for today. And then once you're comfortable, then you can just start kicking back and up. All right, have fun, have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.